right, it says I'm live. Usually give me a countdown, but I guess it's not giving me a countdown today. Let me turn up my volume. I don't know if that makes a difference. What's up? Yeah. Hey, check these out. Got these from my FCS Boys of Summer in Vacaville, California. You ever out this way? Make sure you check him out. My man Kev, the ancient one in the house. Um, yeah, check this out. These are actually I guess tattoo stickers or whatever. I mean, this ain't never gonna get open because I ain't never gonna put them on. Unless I put them on something. I doubt that because number one, I'm pretty OCD-ish about collecting stuff and not opening packages. And number two, I don't think it would stick to anything that I would put it on. And then I got this Fantastic Four pin. It's pretty badass. See if you guys can check that out. Pretty tight. Yeah. So happy to get those. I mean, there's more than one tattoo in here too. It's just not this one. I just don't. I guess I could open it. It's just plastic, but oh no, never mind. Contains one tattoo. Yeah, so this is it. But it's still tight though. Yeah. Put that up here. Let me make sure everything is aesthetically pleasing like I like it. Yeah, I wanted to show these all things Venom getting ready. That's gonna be my birthday present because my birthday is October 5th, and that movie comes out. Venom comes out on October 5th. So sorry about the glare. Um, yeah, I'm pretty juiced, and kind of segue to my point. All things Venom. Um, you guys better. Venom's hot. This book, and this is Venom number 6. Um, this actually has a second printing. I guess this is when Eddie Brock comes back. I'm to get this pressed. And this was Venomized uh, series, more recent series, number 1, the Clayton Crane variant. But yeah, so this haul, or not haul, but this vid is going to be about current, basically more or less first appearances and spec books that are pretty much recent and current that we might have forgot about or overlooked or didn't see the relevance of getting or any something like that. Just basically more recent stuff. That because I mean I'm sitting here with a big stack. Once I started, came up with the idea to do this vid and started going through my collection, which ain't much, compared to some of you guys is. Um, um, I'm sitting here with a pretty big stack of books, so I'll try not to make it too lengthy of a haul. Try to just do it moving, but yeah. Let's let's get the show on the road. I got my coffee and let's roll. So we got Superman Action Comics number 1000. Now some of these you've seen before, but I'm gonna show them again because there's relevance to what I'm talking about. And this is recent. This in a 9.8 goes for over $100, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Set these up here. And oops, for that to happen. This is Josh Middleton variant, by the way. Josh Middleton variant. Josh Middleton is a very hot artist right now. Um, um, yeah, his work is starting to get sought after, especially after I think it was Batgirl number 23 that really, um, blew up. 24 got good response, but by then, everybody was hip to it. And they got 25 out right now. So basically, he's a hot artist. But I think people are going to start looking at some of his earlier Batgirl covers because he's been on Aquaman B covers and then Batgirl B covers. He did a lot of DC Rebirth B covers. And yeah, here's Batgirl number 13 that he did. Real good covers too. He's we do a show VOC episode here on the channel later on comic combo with my man John B. Where we're gonna talk about artists state of the art is the episode tonight, and where we talk about artists and their styles. I think Josh Roten's gonna make his way into the conversation tonight. But here's another one, Batgirl number 14. Um, Another Josh Milton cover. So yeah, I found these for cover price in the back issue bin in my LCS. Yeah, number 13 and 14. So I was happy to grab those. He's a real hot artist. And then another one people are going to be looking at, I'll tell you later, because of the most recent Aquaman, which I believe is number 39, if I'm not mistaken, which was real hot. But here's number 32, which is another. What's up, Bad Adventure? How you doing, man? Um, yeah. I hear another call. I'm gonna have to wait. Um, got Aquaman. This is number 32. Nice Josh Middleton cover. I mean, I'm trying to show you guys the stuff that I think is actually, prone to move something, and I'm showing you guys these because I've actually seen these on eBay, listed, for whatever price. Just the fact that that they're there for whatever reason, going for how much. I just kind of gauge the popularity of the book by that. This one I see a lot. So this is one of the more sought after Middleton covers because of Mira. I mean, she's a hot character. Now, here we go with these. Like I said, more current. You said, sorry, what I call you now? It's all good. You just comics most wanted. I told you I'm gonna stick with that for a while, man. I'm kind of I tried to explain myself before, but yeah, comics most wanted is cool. I know what you meant, man. It's all good. Um, Matter of fact, it's kind of cool. Kind of lets people know I'm formally known as something because a couple of buddies of mine actually shouted me out as something else on their podcast channel. But that's my own fault. But I'm just appreciate the love, so it's all good, man. Um, so we got, like I said, these is all recent stuff that you guys could possibly still pick up that are pretty, let's just say, relevant. You know, Supergirl number 15. Now, these are our germ covers. I think he did run 13 through 20. Yeah, I like that, man. That's what I was trying to call myself. Um, on the sideline, like the old school rap group CMW, Compton's Most Wanted. I kind of wanted to take their logo. I was saying, um, you know, kind of play off that. But I got okay. These are germ covers. If you guys got them at 9.8 and you do the CG down, I've inadvertently turned into somewhat of a spec kind of collector. Try to explain myself. Um, because what the market is doing as far as them putting uh, certain artists to just do the cover, as a incentive for you to buy the book and have a totally different artist doing the inside. It may be a lesser artist in my opinion, whatever the case may be, regarding that certain situation or book. Um, so I've inadvertently turned into somewhat of a spec guy because I go for the artist more than I do the writer. Um, for the most part, like Venom is real hot. I mean, to be totally honest, I mean, I haven't really, you know, I'm intrigued by the storyline from what I've heard, but I've yet to seriously get into it, and read it, because I just now got all the parts together, and that's what I was waiting for. I mean, but it's really, I mean, I'm in it for the art now. That's what the industry is kind of, guided me towards being a collector. So um, I keep up with the Joneses, and our germ is hot. And if you're CGC and stuff, I mean, not necessarily flip stuff or, I like CGC stuff now. CGC is cool to me. I mean, no more guessing, engaging. I mean, you know right what your book is at. I mean, it's safety protected for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Um, so these are germ covers. If you CGC them, they go for, upwards of $100, I think, in 9.8s. And this is all sold prices on eBay. So that's number 15. Here's number 16. Um, Here's number 17. Some of these are more popular than others. Like I said, that number 15 I showed you, that one's a real hot one as far as CDC. I think that one goes up upwards of $100. Uh, as does this one. This is number 18. Actually got doubles of this one. Um, Number 19. A couple of these are flawed. Like that 15 I have, the one I think, that one's kind of got some ticks in it. So I wouldn't send that in the CGC. I know it's not a 9.8. Number 20, even with, getting depressed and stuff, I mean, it has a code breaking tick. So, but yeah, you guys get any of these, I would grab them. Our germ is hot, especially in that Supergirl run. Now, obviously, I wasn't going to show these because it kind of goes without saying, but that's why I wanted to do this haul because no matter at what point you are at in your collecting, whether you're a beginner, a novice, or you're advanced, you're expert, whatever you want to call yourself, um, it's all good. It's not going to matter because, in my opinion, and, I'm a bit long in the tooth now, so I can say it. It never hurts. You're never too old to learn. You know what I mean? I learn stuff every day. I've been learning for years. This is my third run collecting comics. And this is now at the point where I'm the smartest. That's why I said I'm actually, as much as I like collecting cover art, and that's what the industry has kind of guided me towards. I'm actually probably going to stop doing that because I don't want to do any more filler stuff. Like I love the Jenny Friesen run on Wonder Woman. Great, covers keep getting better and better, but I mean, I don't see any long term gain in doing that. You know what I mean? Just because she's doing the covers and they're hot, I mean, she's a hot artist doesn't make that a hot issue. You know what I mean? And it just seems like I'm gonna. Same thing with the who else am I doing that? The Harley Quinn run with Frank Cho and stuff like that. So I just kind of stopped, and I'm with you guys to help you guys. A lot of you guys channel like Bad Adventure Year One, Key Comic Market Watch is another, Gems Comics, um, Comic Tom 101. Those guys like that, guys who spec a lot and know what the market is doing, the industry is doing. Even down to what the cinematic universe and television universes are doing, because that directly affects what comics do. Um, I I play the spec game now. It's just I don't want to keep getting a lot of a lot of stuff. Even as hard as an artist is, I don't need everything that the hot artist does, even if I like it. You know what I mean? So I'm one of this. I was saying all that to say these books that I'm showing is it just serves as a reminder to what's going on now, what we can still get. Now we obviously know this title is hot. If you don't, you should. This is Venom number 3. I have number 1 and number 2. I should have brought them up here to show. I don't think I grabbed them. But number 1 and 2, you want to get actually on CBSI, which is comic book speculation and investing, which was CBSI stands for. Um, they had that listed. Now, I don't know if the green arrow was going up or if it was a red arrow going down, indicating which way the book was trending. as far as price goes. It doesn't really matter to me. Just that simple fact that the book is on the list is what gets my attention. Starts bleeping on my radar. You know what I mean? Because I mean, as a saying, you got to bring ass to get ass, and if you're at least on the board, I mean, you win the show. So one or two, I think number two was on the list, and it might have been trending down if I want to, gun was pointed at my head, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you should get them all because the series is hot. Obviously, this one, number three, if you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it. If not, it might be worth getting if you're an eBay buyer, which I am. I know some people are not, but I mean, if you can still find it out in the wild. Matter of fact, the last time I was at a LCS out of town, actually a CS because not LCS. Um, I saw the actual the variant, the San Diego Comic sent a variant for about 15 up on the wall. So they're still around. They still exist. You might want to pick this up. First appearance of Noel. First full appearance of Noel. Of course, we're finding out now. Thor, God of Thunder, number 6 is his first unnamed appearance. And so we got Venom number 4. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to just get to something real quick. Yeah, okay. Set this here. Okay, so we got Venom number 4, right? Yeah, the origin of Noel, the symbiote god. So you got this one first, and then you come right behind it. And this one is getting up there. This book is climbing. I think it's up for like $20 now. And this one's not too far behind. It's doing about 10, I think. But I mean, not everything's about price. Everything's about, I think, I pay attention to more of the trends. Of course, obviously, pay attention to the price, but I tend to look at trends as well. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be skyrocketing in price. But if it's trending in the book is hot and it's a popular title, like I said, it at least starts bleeping on my radar. Now, which segues me to my next book. Now, I first heard about this from Key Comics Market Watch, and the second I heard about this more recently from Gems Comic. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. And third, this emotion or notion, however the saying goes. This is Thor number 700. Okay. Now, this book is significant because of this, I believe. I mean, it's got to be because this is actually the second appearance of the Necro Sword, I believe, which plays an important part. If you guys know anything about, I was showing that Venom number 3 and Thor God of Thunder number 6 and number 2. First appearance of Gore the God Butcher. Well, anyway, in this book is the appearance of the sword involving Black Galactus and Black Ego, Ego the Living Planet. And I actually have 2 of these. Actually, I have doubles of this, which I went ahead and stuck in my, it's in a bit of Mylar. It's not in the full back, but it's in Mylar. And these are not, but this is the Mike McCowan headshot variant, Thor number 700, and the Christopher Helmsworth movie variant cover, Thor Ragnarok number 700 movie variant cover. So I'm just kind of waiting for these to take off and blow up. Be nice. I mean, like I said, that mean, there's no denying that that I don't. Yeah, that weapon is key in what's going on right now with Donny Cates and Thor and Venom, especially. So, and this is the second appearance of that. So, if you guys can still find it, I found all of these. This one, this one, this one, and this one. 50 cents each. So that's all four of them for 50 cents. So you guys can, still find them. And if you do find them, I recommend you grabbing them. Okay. Um, Now, yeah. Okay. Show this. This is Infinity Countdown number 4. This is the first cameo appearance of Requiem, who we. I mean, is it a spoiler now? If I say it, I mean, it's been this long. I mean, I don't even really read comic books like that, but I know who turns out to be Gamora. Okay, if you didn't know, now you know. So it's the first cameo appearance of Requiem. Um, Gamora's first appearance just shot up. More on that in a second. It was the first cameo of Requiem. This is the first full appearance of Requiem. Infinity Wars Prime number 1. This is Infinity Countdown number 4, by the way. Yeah, Infinity Countdown number 4 and Infinity Wars Prime number 1 as a first full appearance. Okay, so we got both of those. So if you can still grab them, Marvel Super Team, Bun, Aaron Case. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, you ain't never lied. They yeah, they got the Midas touch. You ain't never lied. That's what I'm saying. Anything that they doing, you might as well. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? You know what I mean? I mean, they're tried and true. What they do, they got it going on for sure. So we got that. Now, which brings me to this. Now, remember, I was just saying how Gamora's first appearance just shot up. Now, I don't know about her having her own solo book, except for this one. And I got this out of the 50 Cent bin a while ago. And I didn't even realize it at the time. I just got it because it was a number 1, and that's, my thing. So this is Gamora number 1. This is back when Marvel was doing the Marvel Now. So it's a bit older, but this is an Esad Ribic cover. Esad Ribic cover, which I came to find out a bit later on, which is cool to me because Esad Ribic is one of my top, I would say, 5, maybe even 3 artists. Yeah. So yeah, this is Gamora number 1, and I'm like I said, I can't recall seeing any Gamora solo titles. So if you can't get her first appearance, and I think that book is probably a bit out of my reach right now. I'm almost sure of it. As I found, Stealth found it somewhere. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I got my maintenance going outside. If you guys can hear all that buzzing, but yeah. Gamora number 1, Esau River cover. It's Marvel now, so you can say it's fairly recent, but not too recent. I imagine it's a couple of years old. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was happy to grab that Gamora number 1, especially since, like I said, she's a hot commodity right now. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 25. This is right before they started doing all the more recent legacy numbering that Marvel is doing. Got some things. I don't know what okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first appearance of Superior Octopus, which is new. I think in the first issue already came out. So, like I said, this is something you might want to grab. Still see this in my back issue bin. Cover price on this was kind of thick as a thick book. So yeah, cover price on this is $10. Yeah, but I actually got this at the 50 cent bin actually. But yeah, the cover. I mean, he does have them there still for 50 cent. I mean, for cover price. I've seen them in the back issue bin recently. So hopefully at your LCS, they're still around. Is what I'm trying to say. So if you're interested in getting Superior Octopus's first appearance, this is it. Um, like I said, he might develop into a hot character. I think they're using him in some kind of cartoon or something in the cinematic or television universe coming up recently. I know he just has a new title coming out. So, and here's I want to show these because I actually first found out about these through my man from Key Comics Market Watch. I think it was number one, but I think this is a 4 issue limited series by Cullen Bunn. I like the art in this too. Venomverse number 2, and I have number 4. Now these are the first appearance of the poisons. Now I don't think it's these issues. I think it's actually the ones I don't have, which would be 1 and 3. But I'm showing it because I'm gonna get the whole series. Anytime, I mean, I have, I gotta get one. I gotta fill in the blanks. So, you know. But this, if you can run across these titles because of the, Venom movie and all the symbiotes, you gotta say it like that now. Can't say symbiotes. Got symbiotes. Um, yeah, yeah. Anything. I mean, like I said, I actually looked this over. The art is kind of cool. I mean, I really liked it. Um, yeah. So grab those if you can still find them. This one, yeah, the Virgin variant of this actually goes for a lot. But this, I mean, the cover is done by one of my favorite artists, which is Adi Granov. Venom Inc. Alpha, not Omega. This is Venom Inc. Alpha, number 1. Okay? Went ahead and grabbed doubles of this when it came out. Adi Granov cover. Like I said, the Virgin variant is obviously, worth a lot more. It's not even really super hot or nothing, but the thing is, this is the first cameo appearance of a new symbiote called Maniac. Okay, and this is Amazing Spider-Man 793, the first full appearance of Maniac. And this is the second printing. I missed the boat on the first printing on that one, but got caught me slipping. I thought I was, I was being lackadaisical. How they call it, procrastinating. And I procrastinated too long, and it went in and sold out. Doggone it. Yeah, because I was really looking for it too afterwards. Yeah, that's one I regret. That's part of the reason why I decided to go ahead and start getting a little, somewhat of a saver. But yeah, first appearance of Maniac, first cameo appearance of Maniac, new symbiote. And like I said, these symbiotes, man, all things Venom is doing, doing some hot stuff. Leads me to this here. This is the first appearance of, they like doing these mashups, man. This one ain't too crazy. This is Spider-Gwen and Venom. This is the first appearance of Venom. Spider-Gwen and Venom turned into Gwenom. This is the got doubles. First appearance. A few different covers. This is actually Spider-Gwen number 25. And here is the lenticular variant. Now, I see a lot of these on eBay and a lot of PG. I see a lot of 10 PGXs of these. And I've seen some a few CGCs, and the 10s are like upwards of 100, like $90. And I think the 9.8s I think I've seen the PJX, 9.8, the CGC 9.8, go for 75. And these lenticulars, I'll tell you something about these because of the what they're made out of, the covers. I mean, the plastic, so they're not going to get bent. You know what I mean? They're not going to get creased. So it's real easy to get a 9.8. And those 10.0. I've seen a few 10.0s in these, and you know that's one thing that's good about those lenticulars. It's easy to get a good grade. If you take care of them. You're not dogging them. You know what I mean? You just throw them in the back and bag and board as soon as you get them. Yes, it's fairly likely that you're going to get a high grade, 9.8. Easier than you would on a normal comic book because, like I said, it's plastic. The inside is actually automatically protected because of the plastic lenticular cover. So yeah, I've actually seen these 9.8 go for about 75 CGC and PGX. Spider Gwen number 25. So we'll jump off something a little more recent. This is the Die 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 number one, the I'm drunk variant. I'm Paul, I'm Nate, I'm drunk. Here at the bottom. I think this is going for about, gosh, let's say 15, 20. Anytime comics double, basically you get past the $10 mark, you start hitting 10 and above. Like I said, they start bleeping on my radar. And this is upwards of about $15, $20 right now, I believe. Okay. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, the man Josh Middleton and Aquaman number 39. You guys can still get your hands on this. This actually made CBSI's top 10 list last week. Yeah, so if you guys can get this, is about 15 right now, I think, on eBay. So sold prices. Uh, yeah. So you guys get your hands on that. Go ahead and grab it. This one, another one you guys might want to grab if you can still grab. It's fairly recent. Analog number one. This is I forget which variant it is. One of the variant covers. I actually got this one. Look at this one, him holding the suitcase or something. Because it actually shows the character. I wanted to grab this one. But these are going, it was hotter than, kind of stays in the 10, 15, actually 7 to, 15 range, I think. But got optioned for a movie. So that's one to be on the lookout for. Actually, I'll keep this up here. As well as this one, Magic Order number one, variant cover as well. Got option for a movie too. So this is one if you still run across it. I still see these around. Go ahead and pick it up. Uh, and yeah, I know there's a million and one of these going around, but hey, one day there's not going to be. You know what I mean? And like I said, with the symbiotes taking off, I think because the market got saturated with them, everybody was kind of like, then turn a blind eye towards it. But I think everybody's kind of overlooking it. Not overlooking it. What's the word? Maybe selling it short because there were so many of them. You know what I mean? And the buildup was so much, and everybody thought that the issue, it was going to be previous issues than this one. But this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 798, first appearance of the Red Goblin, which happens to be symbiote, Carnage, symbiote of, I guess, Carnage and the Green Goblin. So this is the first appearance. Got double to that, as well as 799, the first full appearance of him on the cover. Um, After it was officially announced. Now I know there was variant covers beforehand of them showing, a red, uh, goblin character or whatever, but I don't know if that's official. This is, we know this is official. This is his first official cover appearance after this because this is 798. This is 799. So this is the first official cover appearance. And I would say still grab these because, like I said, the symbiotes is hot. Symbiotes is hot. And that's gonna be a hot one down the line. Um, as well as these. I think these were a bit hotter at one point. Excuse me. But yeah. So this is Avengers number 675, part one of No Surrender. This is the first cameo appearance of Voyager. I don't think people realize that I got doubles of this. Oh wow! And something about this cover, man. Let me tell you something about it. I was not a particular fan, and a lot of them can be improved upon. I don't even want to call them bad because I've seen this, man. This one, boy, if you stare into this, it'll take you deep. For something to be flat, this is, I don't know, 3D or 2D, whatever it is, whatever dimension it is dope, man. This cover is badass. I mean, yeah, like I said, to be on a flat piece of paper or a flat piece of plastic, whatever it's made out of, dude, this cover is awesome. The way they layered it, you know. I used to look at those viewfinders, you stick those little round film cartridges in them, and then you kind of hold them up to light and look at them. Viewfinders, yeah, and yeah, this kind of had the same kind of effect as those. Awesome cover, man, awesome. And this first cameo appearance. I don't think this book gets enough props for what it is, because if this character ever really takes off, Voyager, this book is going to be valuable as well. Obviously, not as much as a full appearance, but cameos never hurt. Um, so we got Avengers number 676, No Surrender Part 2, which is the first full appearance, got doubles, of Voyager. So I want to get these off top. Oh, I guess I got three. Okay. Then I went ahead and got Avengers No Surrender number 679, first appearance of Challenger. Okay. These is all ones you guys can still grab. Now, this is not a first appearance, but this is actually um, Avengers 682 Part 8. Now, this is a variant because you see, this is that's kind of relevant right now, especially with the, what is it, the Infinity Wars cover with Requiem on the front. There's a unmasked variant right now going for a lot of money, more than the masked one. So here's kind of like a case of that, where you got Hawkeye masked. And I remember this was kind of an issue at the time this was out. Everybody was looking for this. And you have the one here masked right here, and everybody was looking for this variant one with him without the mask. And that was actually, I found actually two of these. Yeah, I was happy to get those. Um, so if you could find that, I mean, there's no key first appearance, but other than the fact that the mask variant and the unmasked variant. Like I said, at one time it was making noise. I'm not sure if it's doing anything now. I doubt it, but it was cool for me to get. Um, this one was real cool. Kind of a hot character. I mean, his solo book, his solo title is doing hot right now. Um, Avengers 684, No Surrender Part 10, first appearance of the Immortal Hulk. Okay, so might still be able to grab that. Still got a landline. Sometimes it gets me on these live streams. Never fails, actually. It'll get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. I think that's the last one. Okay, we still going, y'all. I'm trying to finish this up in an hour. I have a lot of books. If I can get these away from my head. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Moving right along. Okay. First appearance, Scarlet Samurai, Old Man Logan, number 31. Bam! There it is. I was making a lot of noise in anticipation when she was first coming out, and then kind of fizzled as far as But I mean, like I said, everybody was rushing to get her first appearance when they first came out, and like I said, that's the thing. It's a gamble. I mean, that's the part of the game of being a spectator. Speculation game is seeing. Oh yeah, right on, man. Thank you for tuning in, Bats, man. Bat Avenger, always a pleasure, my brother. Thank you for taking your spending your lunch with me, man. I appreciate it. Right on, brother. Enjoy your day, man. I'll holler at you later, my brother. Um, yeah, Scarlet Spider. I'm a Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Samurai. Evidently going to be a foe of Wolverine, like Spiral and Spiral and Lady Deathstrike. Those two I really like as far as Silver Samurai, Spiral, and Lady Deathstrike. I've always liked as villains of Wolverine and Cyber. Yeah, and of course Sabretooth. Yeah, but yeah, this one I'm feeling her as a character, Scarlet Samurai. So yeah, like I say, you guys can still get that one. Get it. I still see it around. Um, this one too. Speaking of Old Man Logan, let's keep it going. I was Old Man Logan 31. This is Old Man Logan 43. First appearance of Shadow Tracer, aka Vendetta. Actually got one, two, one of getting three of these. Yeah. First appearance of Shadow Tracer, aka Vendetta, aka Jill Jones. Jill Jones, yeah, I believe. Jill Jones, whose first appearance is in this book, Bullseye #1, which you can still find. I found this in my LCS. Uh, I think this is not even a year old yet. So I found it some. He actually had this on the wall. I wanted to grab it. Cover price. Um, about a month or so ago. So you can still find that. I'm in the first appearances. Like I said, that's what this is about. Current first appearances, which slash specs. You know what I mean? Because let's be real. We all expect these first appearances. That's why we rush to get them because they're gonna be. We're speculating that they're gonna be something in the long run or in the short run. If it's a real hot character. Um, yeah. So keep it going. Justice League Dark #1 was the first cameo appearance of the Upside Down Man. Now I don't have the first full appearance, which is the next issue after #2. It's in my saver. I haven't picked it up yet. But the first full appearance is actually in #2. It's the first cameo appearance, Upside Down Man. Justice League Dark #1. This is Greg Capullo cover, variant cover. Yeah. Okay. Now got Justice League #2 of a new series. It's the first cameo appearance of the Ultraviolet Lantern. John Stewart as the Ultraviolet Lantern. This is the first full appearance. John Stewart, Ultraviolet Lantern 3. Yeah, still grab those, grab that. Everybody loves him, man, and not everybody, but he's a popular character, and I think his character is growing in popularity. He's already a popular character, but his popularity seems to keep growing, and he's in demand. So um, it can't hurt to have his first appearance of the Ultraviolet Leonard, which is cool to me. I like that. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing what the future holds for this character. And we got here first cameo appearance of Crush, Teen Titans Special #1. Okay, might still be able to grab that. This book, I've seen it go up as high as 15 right now. Pretty hot book. Anywhere, like I said, 7 to 15 range. And this is the first full appearance, Teen Titans 20. First cameo, first full. Teen Titans 20. Okay, this is the variant B cover. And you can still find these. So, like I said, I'm just trying to, like I say, some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter if you're a beginner or you're an expert, because if you're an expert, you might have forgot. And if you're a beginner, you might not know. You know what I mean? So this is, like I said, I guess a refresher if you already knew, and um, to inform you if you didn't. Kind of, I gotta get this pressed. There's a lot of books, more than a few books. I gotta get this pressed. Got a non color breaking bend in the corner here, but this is Domino #1. She's a hot character right now. Like I said, the same thing with that Gamora book I showed earlier. I can't recollect um, them. I can't recollect her with a solo title, offhand. Yeah, this I think is hot anyway because anytime they come out with a second printing, more than one printing, there's an indication of the hotness of the book. And this is I think this is what the second print. I'm almost sure of it. Yeah, and so yeah, there's that Domino #1. She's a hot character. Her first appearance definitely went up. It's hot. CDCs of 9.8 of her first appearance, which is X Factor X Factor X Force. Yeah, X Force. Yeah, X Force #11. Domino's first full appearance, and that goes for CDC 9.8. I think that goes for over 100. Yeah. So yeah, uh, yeah, high character Domino #1. Still grab that. Grab it if you see it. Now this, I remember this off the strength of Man from Key Comics, Mark Watch. Now you guys can see this is not too old. It's Marvel Legacy. This is Spirits of Vengeance #3. This is the first appearance of some kind of weapon, a sword or something. I can't remember. But yeah, see this? You might want to pick it up. Okay. Now this is Cable #155. I can't totally remember the name, the first appearance of the character in here, but it does have a first appearance. I've heard it from more than one YouTuber. Um, Definitely know I heard it from Key Comics Market Watch, and I heard it from one other. I can't remember at the time. It's been a while. This book is you know, it's a little older, but yeah, you can still find it because, like I said, these are all recent. I don't want to say current. We'll say recent, fairly recent. Okay, you find this in your back issue bin, pick it up. Cable #155, his first appearance of somebody in there. I can't there's another one. This is Aquaman Jabberjaw #1, Josh Melton cover. Now I'm showing this because, like I said, Josh Melton's a hot artist right now, and people are going back into his catalog and seeing, his earlier works and taking notice and starting to pick his stuff up. This is one of the things that is actually hot and moving monetarily on eBay. This one goes for about 10 to 15 right now. I think I've showed it a couple of times in some earlier hauls. The last one, I think I said it was upwards of 20, but it's actually upwards of 15. It's about the highest on this. Anywhere from 7 to 15, it's doing that. But this is one of the hotter ones, Josh Middleton. Aquaman Jabberjaw #1. You can still find this. Go ahead and grab it. Now, this Wonder Woman 34 is the first appearance of Jason, Wonder Woman's twin brother. Okay, like I said, I'm in the appearances, first appearances, and if you can't find that one, this is the A cover. You might be more familiar with this Tony Daniel D cover. Wonder Woman number 34, one of the Jenny Friesen run that she didn't do because he did this actual variant cover. She usually did the B covers in this run, but this particular issue she did not. Tony Daniel did this cover. So this is B cover, A cover. Jason, yeah, Wonder Woman's twin brother's first appearance. And this is Sideways, number 5, first appearance of a character called the Showman. If you get Sideways and you're familiar with that character, been hearing that he's the DC's answer to Spider-Man. Some kind of way, kind of like the, what was it, the Immortal Man? It's kind of playing off the Fantastic Four or something like that. But they're new Age of Heroes, what have you. But the Showman, first appearance of the Showman. Yep. Okay, so now this is Deadpool versus Old Man Logan variant cover by Ron Lim, which I got signed. This is the first appearance of some character. I think it's a girl character. I can't remember. Um, yeah, I think this issue is actually her first appearance. I can't remember exactly the name of the character. Um, and then here's Deadpool versus Old Man Logan number 4. Um, just a regular cover. And this is actually the first appearance of uh, another character mashup, which is yeah, Wolverine and Deadpool Wolverine. So yeah, first appearance of Wolverine in this one. Um, yeah, Marvel loves doing their character mashups. Okay, and then I was happy to get this. This is actually the first cameo appearance of a character called the Truth. Had that one for a while. And then I came across the variant, the JTC variant, John Taylor Christopher, trading card variant of that. Then, like I said, that's all these are 50 cents. And got the Mike McCone headshots cover variants for the same issue. Those are these. I thought I had those of these, but I guess not. I got those of the Mike McCone. And, you know, the actual first full appearance of the Truth had eluded me for a while until one day I just happened to be kicking around in the back issue bin and haphazardly stumbled across it. It was just sitting there. I actually thought it was a second printing at first, but here we go. The Truth, first appearance, full appearance of the Truth, which is him in the background. Now, apparently they killed the character off in this issue, but you know how that goes. It looks like he's the kind of character to stay dead. So they're always, Marvel characters, any character never stay dead. Now, here we go with this is the first appearance of the new Sinister Six, which might be doing something or might not. I think this is also appearance of this spider in that armor, I think. Ironclad armor or something like that. I can't remember. But I got triples of that. Okay. First appearance of new Sinister Six. This is relevant right here. Excuse me. Marvel Legacy, fairly recently. Clayton Crane cover. Great, awesome artist. This is the first appearance of the Punisher in the War Machine armor, which he is not using anymore. So that story arc and part of this story and series is over. So this is indeed history now, officially. So this is the first appearance of Punisher in War Machine armor. War Machine armor. I forget what they call that, but anyway, Punisher armor, I guess. But yeah, first appearance and got the variant of that. So this is yeah, Punisher 218. This is also Punisher 218 lenticular cover. Like I said, with these lenticulars, it's easy to get a high grade on them. And I want to go ahead and say easy because you really got to be dogging this thing out. Like I said, no back and board. You just got a little forward kicking of the rail. Because if you back and board these, you're almost guaranteed a good grade if it's not, if it doesn't have some already, you know, previous defect. Um, okay, this one um, might still be able to find. You might not because, like I said, the character is hot. But this is Dark Knight's Metal #2, the first cameo appearance of Batman Who Laughs. Okay, now this is the Jim Lee cover, and this is the Andy Cooper cover right here. Andy Cooper cover and the Jim Lee cover. This Jim Lee cover seems to be the more popular of the two. I actually have the foil one, which is a Greg Capullo cover, and that is the more sought after one, the more pricey one out of all the metal variants, is the ones with the foil metal logo. And yeah, but like I said, you can still find any #2. Obviously, grab them because it's the first cameo appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. First full appearance of the Batman Who Laughs is Teen Titans #12, which I don't have, and I'm looking to get. Okay, I'm gonna show this. Last but not least here is Doctor Strange #381. Bam, got doubles. Also got the lenticular homage to an earlier Doctor Strange title. I like the ones that were homage to the same book. A lot of them were kind of off with totally different characters and totally different books as far as titles, characters and titles go, like different characters on different titles, which I didn't see the relevance in that. But I like the ones that stuck to the same character on the same book. Like this Doctor Strange is the same as the older Doctor Strange that the image shows, both Doctor Strange books. And then I went ahead and had got the JTC John Tyler Christopher trading card variant, as well as the Mike McCone headshot variant. Now, the relevance of this, I'm showing this because Jim Comics actually showed this recently, and said something about. Actually, he showed it because Donny Cates, I believe, his in real life, his pet had passed away, and it was had some personal effect on him, and he actually wrote, fictionally wrote the pet into the story of this book, which is you know that pet's first appearance. I don't know if the pet died and came back. I forget the whole story of it, but anyway, this the first appearance of the pet that's in this book was actually inspired uh, in real, in real life by his uh, by his life actually. So yeah, actually, this is a spec from, like I said, Jim Comics. Shout out to all those guys. Gosh, there's a lot of guys I've been watching lately. Grab Those Keys, uh, JB Capital Comics. Um, oh wow, Go To Geeks. Oh wow, shoot. Oh man, there's one good one too. I can't remember. You know what? Probably my next haul. What I'm gonna do is, plus I'm out of time anyway, because I only want to keep this right at an hour. I'm gonna write them all out. I'm gonna shout y'all all out. I mean, anything less is uncivilized. So, all my best to y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And didn't get no. I think I only got one watcher, but that's all I needed, man. Right on, Bad Avenger. Thank you for spending your lunch with me, brother. Always a pleasure. Always appreciate you. Thanks in advance to anybody tuning in and getting to know me and my channel. Um, Always stay tuned. More to follow. Trying to be more consistent with my content and keeping in touch with y'all, staying in touch with y'all. So always stay tuned in. We gonna see each other on the regular. Let's keep it like that. And yeah, on my best and on my best hunting them down. Each one, teach one. Tell your friends about me. Uh, like I said, y'all keep hunting them down. All right. And we Audi 5000. Peace.